Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Tarot Talk Live. I am your host. My name is Catherine. You can call me Queen. A lot of you know me from my other channel, Queen Cancer Tarot. Please check me out over there. The link for that channel is in the description box below. Please, you guys, if you are new to this channel, make sure that you are liking the video. Okay, please do that for me and for the growth of this channel. Everybody, comment in the comment section, #win if you want to be included in the monthly giveaway. Okay. Everyone who is subscribed to my channel on both of my platforms is included in the monthly giveaway. You have to be subscribed to my channel in order to win. Okay, so please make sure you are subscribed. All right. And #win in the comments section. All right. #win in the comments if you would like to be included in your chance to win a weekly giveaway. Okay, I'm going to be doing a 3-question reading, okay, or a 1-question reading or a 2-question reading. I'm going to be pulling, okay, so you guys will get an opportunity to draw, or I will be drawing on you guys' behalf once I pull your names, and then we will see what you guys will win. So that's going to be fun. We will start that this coming week. So please go ahead and #win in the comments, okay? If you want to be included in your chance to win a 1, a 2, or a 3-question reading with me, and subscribe to the channel if you want to be included in the monthly giveaway. So we got a serious set of topics to talk about, okay? And I say set of topics because there are 4 people that we are focusing on, and we are just going to ask some questions. We're going to keep this light, purposes only. My disclaimer is all over the place on my platform, so there it is. However, let's go ahead and see what perspective we can get from Spirit here and see what the tarot cards have to say about these 4 different individuals in the order that we are going to be talking about. This is in the order that these events took place. First being first, okay, is Aaliyah Dana Hardin. And everyone knows who Aaliyah is. If you don't, Google her. Okay, so I have to say, Google it. Go to YouTube and search Aaliyah. Okay. Before you can even finish typing, it'll pull it right up. 2 A's. Just type in 2 A's and see what comes up in Google and see what comes up in YouTube. So I'm going to ask a series of questions. You can be shocked about the questions if you want to. Otherwise, go and do your research. We are going to come back and do a more in-depth, deep dive into this, because you guys, we are going to be spinning things more into the celebrity and overall general news, okay, and different topics, okay, in history and different conspiracy theories, and we are going to be debunking them with the tarot and with the oracle messages, okay? And then we will still have our panel discussions, okay, about various topics not necessarily related to the tarot, okay? We will still do that. And then we will still also learn about astrology, dreams, the seven chakras. I haven't forgotten about anything here. I've just been discombobulated, but now things are back in order and on track. And the cycle has shifted. Okay. So we're going to be getting things rolled out in an orderly way. But all of that is coming one thing at a time. Right now, I'm focusing on my children and my family. All right. So let's go ahead and get to this message here. So we have Aaliyah, Dana, Harden. Why? And I want to know, everyone knows about how she left here. Okay. And it was not pretty at all. And it was also, from what reports say, against her will, or, you know, that's putting it strongly, putting it mildly. She was definitely under some form of sedation going onto that aircraft that crashed before it crashed. Um, so, why was she terrified to get on to that plane? Because there were reports that she was terrified. She did not want to get on that plane, and which is why they gave her whatever they gave her so that she would be in that state. But she didn't want to get on. So I want to know, was that whatever she was given, was it forced? You see what I'm saying? Because I'm going to first find out. I'm just going to ask, what state was she in when she boarded the plane? Because I want to know. I want to know why she was terrified to get on the plane. Um, did someone force her to take what she took, or did someone sneak it on her? Like, was she, and we'll say rugged, without her knowledge, rendering her motionless and unable to cause any delay or setback in flight plans. Or to keep her on that particular plane. Do you see what I'm saying? Because could she or would she have had an opportunity to fight for some other option? I'm sure, with her money, with her stature, with any of that, all she had to do was call Damon. Shit. I don't care how much money she had or didn't have. All she had to do was get on any goddamn phone anywhere on the planet and call Damon. He would have been right there. Hello? Like, he didn't even want her to go. So I feel as though, and like I said, all of them were wrong. I'm not excusing him. All of them were wrong. However, I feel as though he actually cared about her well being. There were some others who didn't even care about her well being, whether she lived or not. So we're going to ask those questions. We're going to see what answers come through, and we're going to take it how it resonates. This is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. All right. Don't take anything that I say here as fact, okay, or you know, solid proof of anything either way. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Question number one. Why was Aaliyah terrified to get on that plane that day? Why was Aaliyah terrified to get on that plane that day? I'm going to pull an oracle message here. I'm being led to pull from this deck here. Mm-hmm. Now, what's funny is this card just flew out. I was gonna shuffle. I didn't even get a chance to shuffle the cards because I don't know why I was drawn to this particular deck, and I was thinking this was a different deck. And then when I looked at it, I'm like, I don't think this is a deck. And then a card flew out. We're gonna take it. It came out in the reverse. It came out in the reverse. What does that say? Do you see that? Do you see what I'm looking at? Spirit don't play. Reunion in the reverse. Forgotten ghosts. Number 24. First of all, I want to know how old she was when she passed. I want to know what the date was. I'm going to look that up. I should have done that for purposes of this reading. This is a deck that I was pulling for. See, that's why I looked at this card like, wait a minute, that card looks like this deck, but these cards don't. So I was like, wait. And then that card flew out. So trust me, I know Spirit is showing out already. Okay, we're going to clarify this with the tarot here. I'm just pulling a strong oracle here because I feel as though these oracle messages are going to pull these answers together. Why was she terrified why was Aaliyah terrified to get on the plane that day? Forgotten ghosts in the reverse. There was someone that something happened to prior to her that she remembered. Something that Aaliyah remembered, and it terrified her, and she didn't want to get on the plane. Now, we're going to do a deeper dive into this because I want to know what was it? Who's the forgotten about ghost? Okay, because I believe this was 1993. 4, 5. Let's see. I'm going to look this up. We're going to look this up. All right. And get more detailed information about this. But it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's coming out so clearly. But whatever the ghost was that popped into Aaliyah's mind, not a wanted memory. Okay. So she had whatever it was that was already in her mind about whatever had taken place. She knew that she couldn't trust these people that sent her to shoot this video. Do you see where this is? Okay. So whoever sent her to shoot the video, she remembered something about this person. And with ghosts and this was something she didn't want to be reminded of. Reunion in the reverse. Not happy to see this person. Hello. We'll get back to that in just 1 second. You hold that thought. Okay, you guys. When I take a deep dive, I am going to be doing a more specific research into these numbers that we're getting here. And so we have 24, 2 plus 4 is 6. This is in the reverse, so this could very well be a 9 or a 6 here. But this is talking about forgotten ghosts or something that this person may have forgotten and they are remembering. And with reunion in the reverse, I feel like there's an energy of someone who is not thinking that this is going to come back. They're thinking these ghosts are going to be forgotten, something of the past. They're never going to have to deal with this ever again. Okay. Um, but there's something that this person remembered. I feel like from their past or something that happened to them. Maybe this person, you know, remembered that this person was maybe drugged before or given something before to sedate her. You see what I'm saying? And that whole idea of being given sedation was probably a trigger for her, and it probably terrified her. Just the thought of being under any sedation. Okay. Um, that's just my initial thoughts here. I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot here to look to see what the tarot says. All right. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and fix the incense. Okay, yo, sorry about that. So let's get right into the tarot here. So why was the young and beautiful Aaliyah terrified to get on that cargo plane? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What clarity, what guidance, what love messages do we have? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What clarity, what guidance, what messages do we have? Oh, look at this. This is the world. It's like she knew. It's like an energy of knowing that there was going to be some, like this was going to be her last time on this earth. There was an energy of knowing that if she got on the plane in that manner, that she wouldn't get off the same way. Do you see what I'm saying? That's gotta be awfully frightening and terrifying for someone. Under the deck, you have the sun. So this was a truth here. Okay. This was a truth. There was something that Aaliyah remembered about the past. There was something that happened. Okay. With the world here, this was something that she wanted to forget. This was something that she would had rather forgotten. Do you understand? This also talks about not being in control. Okay. With the world, this is an energy of things being out of control, not having any control over what's happening around you. And there was that sense of being helpless, you know, being under the influence of something, not making her comfortable whatsoever. And then being up in the suspended in air. This was just not something that she liked, not something that she wanted, not something that she was comfortable with under any means, especially not under the means of not being awake or knowing what was going on. So, Tell me about the world, please. Let's go ahead and get some more clarification here. Tell me about the world. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What was it? Mm. So we have the Three of Wands here. Okay, this talks about someone going somewhere, traveling. This is a card of travel. Okay, the Three of Wands is someone who is, you know, they're expanding, they're growing, they're getting ready to go to the next phase. And this is that energy. It's like she knew that if she were to have to be put on this plane in this way, that she would not be getting back off. It's like she saw this going to happen to her. Okay. And she was terrified. She did not want this. She did not want this with the Five of Swords under the deck. I feel like she fought against this. This was against her will. Someone was like, she's going to be getting on that plane. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There was like a demand that this was going to happen. I feel like this happened behind someone's back. Someone had their back turned and this took place. There was decisions made. Okay. Um there were decisions made out that were like outside of the control of those that cared. You see what I'm saying? Or those that would have been there to protect her. They were unaware of these decisions that were being made. So I feel like Dame didn't have a clue that certain things were going on. Okay. He did not have any clue that certain things were going on. So let's see. What state was she in when she boarded the plane? So was she alert? Was she asleep? What state was she in when she boarded the plane? Let's look at Spirit Shield Oracle here. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What spirit was Aaliyah in when she boarded the plane the day of the crash? Holy Spirit, angel. Oop, that card just fell. Wow. The way that card fell on the floor, it went upside down, right side up, upside down. Let's see. It fell like in a spiral. So I'm wondering how the plane actually came down. Was it like in a spiral? You know what I mean? I'm getting that energy of it was like a spiral. We have deception here. Deception, y'all. Betrayal, sneaky behavior, don't trust easily, ignoring intuition, secrets, manipulation, STD. See, there was some energy of she didn't know that this was going to be happening like this. She had given explicit instructions that this was to not occur, but they did it anyway. And we have Spirit under the deck. You are protected, blessings given. Angels, deceased loved ones. Look at this. Ancestors and spirit guides are close to you, and it says funeral. Look at this. Deceived, taken on that plane in a state of not even knowing. But with spirit here, I feel like her angel guides were with her. She was protected. She was protected, when that plane went down. I feel like there was an energy of she may have slept through it. Um, so I just have to say that, I know that God protects each and every one of us. He protects each and every one of us. So that hurts my heart, knowing this, but the state that she was in, it's just saying deception and spirit. What I'm seeing, it could be that she was already deceased when she was put on the plane. Y'all, now if that's the case, this rabbit hole is way deeper and way more ridiculous than I ever imagined. Maybe they didn't want her to go through anything traumatic, but they wanted to throw the world off, so they had to make it something shocking like that, like a plane crash. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about deception and spirit here, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about deception and spirit, please. Okay, Holy Spirit, angels. So we have the Nine of Swords here. Okay, this talks about exhaustion. This talks about also betrayal. Do you see this? And betrayal is the first word on this oracle card. Do you see this? Spirit don't play games here. Spirit does not play games here. And if you look up the meanings or the energies behind that Nine of Swords energy, it is someone being betrayed, someone being led down a dead end, someone doing something over and over again and getting the same ending. It's like a nightmare, a recurring nightmare. And that's what I'm saying. If only I could understand what the dreams were that this sweet soul had. But I feel like there were nightmares that she had, that she knew that this was going to happen. I'm telling you right now, she knew. She knew this was keeping her up. Under the deck, Seven of Cups. She was in a state of confusion. She was given something. This talks about someone being in a state of illusion. Okay, so someone could have rugged her. Hello, given her something, too much of something. She could have been at a state where she was almost out of here. You know what I'm saying? In another dimension before she was even taken onto the plane. But that's what I'm picking up, that she didn't realize that she knew what was happening, or she, but there was nothing she could do. She was in a state of not being able to fight back. Okay, tell me about this Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups, please. Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about this Nine of Cups. Look, y'all, this is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is an energy of someone who is outside of their means. This is someone who is unable to, it's like they're, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay. This person is robbing Peter to pay Paul. This is someone obsessed with work, someone who has to get the bag. They're obsessed with getting more and more and more. So it's like an energy of, greed, the lifestyle in combination with this. So there was just excess bad decisions were being made. So even though she was aware of certain things, I feel like, yeah, look, the Nine of Swords underneath the deck, y'all. This, I can't make this up. Look at this. Nine of Swords under the freaking deck with the Four of Pentacles here. This young soul was tormented. This young soul was tormented and being used, being taken advantage of for money. All of this was done in an effort to make money here. But they exploited her in the worst way. So, so I don't believe it was her authority. I believe that no, it was not her knowledge that she was given anything that rendered her motionless. Okay. Let's see. Did someone have knowledge that the plane was faulty, or was the plane itself faulty? Was the plane faulty, and did someone have knowledge of it? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me. Was the plane faulty, and did someone have knowledge of it? Out of the mess comes elegant order. Number 20, the yin and the yang symbol. Out of the mess comes elegant order. Yes, they absolutely knew about it. This was something that was absolutely planned. This was a chaotic scene. This was a horrible, horrible, shocking tragedy. Okay. And it was a messy situation, but it was very, very well synchronized and organized here. There was a lot of extravagant steps that were taken, things put in place. This was organized, this was set up, this was made to happen here, you guys. It's making the hair on my arm stand straight up right now. I don't know if y'all can see that. Get even closer, but it's standing straight up. It just that's creepy. That's creepy. Let's look at the tarot here. Oh my goodness. Did someone have knowledge that this plane was faulty, or that it was not to standards? Okay. Or that it had too much cargo on it? Did someone have predetermined knowledge that this plane was not able to withstand the amount of weight they were going to put on it? And we have, again, the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Someone is definitely holding back about a lot of conversation that was taking place. There was a lot of movement that was happening, a lot of organization. Things were being organized, set into motion. Do you understand? Things were being made to spin things and make it look one way, or make you look one way while they were doing things in a different location. See what I'm saying? Someone who is holding back or being very dishonest, not giving all the information about a situation here. Oh, what a mess, y'all. What a mess. It breaks my heart. Under the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. Do you know that I feel that perhaps Aaliyah may have. The Queen of Pentacles represents someone who is perhaps with child. Okay, so perhaps either there was someone who was with child, something may have happened here regarding this. This person, I feel like someone could have gotten her pregnant and there was a need to hide this information. I'm getting a strong energy of this. We have the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups here. The Six of Cups. This talks about childhood. And the Queen of Cups, this is an energy of, this person is very, very supportive. This talks about being supportive, being needed, or taking care of others, taking care of children, a motherly energy. Hello. I'm getting this. Okay. This is what I am getting here. I'm going to put these cards down. And this was a problem. See that Five of Swords? See, this was the real problem. This is why she had to go. Do you see that? She had to go because of a conflict of interest. And that conflict was that she was with child. We have the sun here, you guys. I'm just realizing that. Look at this. This talks about childhood as well. This talks about, do you see that child riding on this horse? This is like the truth being revealed. And, someone was trying to keep this from coming out. Oh, wow. So who could it have been? The ones who organized the trip itself. Oh gosh, guys, I'm just, whew. So to clarify here before I look at it, we're looking at the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. And look, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, you guys. So this is an energy of someone who's very, very over controlling, someone who's extremely arrogant. This person is reckless. They're willing to do anything. And they are, this person is trying to divert attention here. Someone has been reckless and now they're trying to clean it up. Tell me about the Queen of Swords here. And the Queen of Cups, the Star. Okay, someone is actually, I feel like there's an energy of someone is with child or someone was with child. Maybe someone is healing or getting over a situation, or someone went somewhere to have a procedure done and they didn't want anyone in the US to find out about it. So this could have been the situation. I feel like this was it with, y'all, the Nine of Wands under the deck. This to me always represents someone pregnant, because this talks about 9, and then with the wands, I just, represent that as like, pregnancy, the months of a pregnancy to me. Okay, to that point, to where you're like 9 of Wands, this talks about hard work, persevering, making it through a difficult time. And I feel like that's the situation here. No one wanted this to come out with the devil here. There was a fear that this truth was going to come out in the open, and they were trying to keep it hush, keep it on the low. Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands didn't want this information getting out. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, though, and the Queen of Cups. That's what I really want to know. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Tower. If this ever comes out, or this information comes out, it's going to be over. Okay, so depending on the energy you could either be pregnant. I feel like this is an energy of she was pregnant and threatening to expose, threatening to expose with the tower under the deck with the Seven of Wands, having to defend herself. It turned into, I'm going to expose you. I'm going to expose you to, I'm defending myself. I want to separate. Just leave me alone. And I feel like at that point, it was too late. She had already exposed herself as a whistleblower, and they could not allow this to happen. So they did what was easiest. They got together, the group of friends. You saw that Three of Cups, didn't you? Before it fell on the floor. Let me pick it up here. That's phenomenal. Three of Cups and the World. Do you see that? So there was some group of friends that got together in secret with the moon here. Okay. Group of friends got together and they thought this up. So this was a plan. Multiple people were involved. They were likely in a friend group or a group of friends involved in the situation, but someone got pregnant and this was going to spell ruin for this group of friends. Now, Dame could have known about things to a certain extent, but not knowing that this was how it was going to go down because he actually really cared about her, is what from what we were told, but he did not protect her fully. He did not protect her, period, point blank, and he was part of the problem. So, more to come with this particular part of this story, but this is a series, y'all. So, we're going to come back and finish it up, but I'm going in order. I am going in order, y'all. We are, and like I say all four, but we're going to break this up into digestible videos, you guys. And so I will do another video with part 2, and we're going to go right into the Kathy Coriana White connection. All right, because that's next on the list of tragedies in that squad there. So we'll do more and come back with that Kathy Coriana White, which is, you guys, as everybody may know, Jay-Z's supposed or alleged mistress that was blanked, okay, disappeared some years back. So we're going to look into that story. Okay, and then we're going to ask our questions. I've already got everything written out. I'm going to do some highlights, some tweaking, and I'll be back in part 2 of this series. Stay tuned. I'm releasing this on Queen Cancer and on this channel as I am promoting for this channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed. All right, like the video, please. I love you guys. Take care of each other and yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Actually, I'll see you in part 2. I will also make sure the links for part 2, 3, 4 are all available below. All right, you guys. So just click on whichever one is coming up next and tune in. Tell me what you think in the comments. Okay. Bye.